Hey, what's up YouTube? It is Melanie back with Melanie Loves Death Metal. What I'm listening to this week, so it's only been vinyl for this video anyway. I got so many new tapes that came in this week that I've just only been listening to those in regards to tapes, so I haven't really pulled anything off of the shelves over there that I haven't listened to in a while, sadly. They're being a little bit neglected with all the new things that I've gotten in. So all vinyl in this video today, but some good stuff. Hopefully there's some stuff in here that'll make you want to pull back out and re-listen to it, or some stuff you've never heard of and want to check out. So let's get started. First things first, I don't think I really need to really go into much detail about Decapitation, but this is the Extinction. I don't know how to say that name. I've had this album since it came out back in 2015, and I still don't know how to say the album name. So Decapitation is one of my favorite bands. I've said that several times. I absolutely love this album. I know some people are not huge fans of it. I think it's fantastic. It's one that I listened to a ton when I first got it. This is one of my favorite vinyls in my collection. One that I typically don't pull out a whole lot because I don't want to ruin it, I guess you could say. But at the same time, I do love it, and I think it's an incredible album. So I haven't listened to this in a while. I've been listening to a lot of my Decapitation lately, but this one I have been neglecting, so I pulled it out. It's a double LP. I think it's a second pressing. I know I missed out on the first pressing, but it's got that etched side on one side, and then it's this blue and like goldish swirl. So yeah, I mean, this album is incredible to me. When it first came out, I absolutely loved it. I listened to the hell out of it when I first got it, and I think I've pretty much have shelved it for quite a while now. I honestly don't remember the last time I listened to this album. It's been a long time. I listened to other ones in their catalog recently, and so then I finally decided to pull this out. So yeah, like I said, they're one of my favorite bands, so of course I love this album. I think some people generally, they love this album, but also there's some people that just didn't really care too much for it. So I'm a super fan, so I absolutely love it. But yeah, so this kind of, brought me back to, all right, well, here's to hoping they get another album out there soon, even though they released one last year. I just want more music. So, and I believe Travis just did a guest vocal for somebody, and they announced it, and it's on Cult Nation now. I don't remember, but I need to go check that out because I love him. I think he's hilarious. So yep, that was the first thing that I've been listening to this week. I just love that album so much. The next thing is something that I actually admittedly have not listened to since this first came out. That's pretty bad. I have a few albums that I've done that too, but I typically try not to do that, which is the whole point of this series on here. And that is Cauldron Black Ram with their newest release, Slaver. This came out last year on 20 Bucks Spin. This is their fourth full length that they've released. It's a blackened death metal band. Yeah, I mean, it's a really good band. I don't know why I didn't listen to this album as much as I did when it came out. I really enjoyed it, obviously enough to buy it. It was one of my favorite releases to come out last year. It came out pretty much early in the year, and then so much other stuff came out after this that I kind of just unfortunately forgot about it, which is, I don't know why, but I admittedly have not dialed into their past catalog at all, so I have no idea if this is my favorite album of theirs. It's the only album I know. So that's something that I'm now going to do, is go back and listen to their older albums and see. But yeah, I mean, I thought it was a great album. Like I said, it's that blackened death metal sound. It's got a little bit of different vocal styles on here, but it's, it's filthy, it's dark, it's dissonant, it's good. It's a good album. So glad I pulled this off the shelf, because again, like I said, now I'm gonna go and dive into their back catalog. I've seen some people talk about this band on their YouTube videos and just show off some of their collections, so I admittedly am a little bit late to the party, but good stuff. I'm glad that I just was combing through and saw that. So next up is a bit of a trigger for whatever fucking reason. I don't understand why people get so upset when I tell them I like Gatecreeper, but I have not listened to this album in a really long time. So I pulled this out just because I recently got a new Gatecreeper album, which you'll see in my collection update. That's gonna probably go out next week. I'm waiting on a few other things for today before I make another video. But yeah, this is their latest full-length release on Relapse. The one that they came out with earlier this year is considered an EP. So their last album with Relapse, actually. And yeah, I think this album just, it blew up, and rightfully so. I think it's a great album, and it's exposed a lot more people, new listeners into death metal, which has been fantastic in my eyes. And I think it's a great album. I definitely listened to this nonstop when it first came out. Yeah, I love Gatecreeper. And some people are just like, oh, they're overhyped and blah blah blah, and like have literally fucking shamed me for liking them, and I just don't understand that mentality in the metal scene, and I try my best not to do that to other people either, because I absolutely hate it when people do it to me. But I love this album, and I'm glad that I took it out and re-listened to it again. I still love it. My favorite song on here by far, and one of the songs that I can listen to over and over and over again on repeat, is Boiled Over. I think it's a great song. It's just so fucking angry, and yeah. So I love Gatecreeper. Personally, I love Chase. I think he's hilarious. I follow his social medias. He posts hilarious things. He recently just did a podcast with Rob from Machine Head. Go ahead and listen to that. It's really good. It's on YouTube. They talk about, the new record deal with Nuclear Blast, and the EP that just dropped randomly this year, and other stuff about, what really got them started. So it was a good podcast. So Gatecreeper. Also, I love that album artwork. It's awesome. Next up is a bit of a cheat, because I pulled this out just to record another video, but this is Hulder's first full-length one-woman black metal band. Incredible album. One of my favorites to come out this year. I talked about this in my last video that I posted yesterday, and now I can't stop listening to this again. Yeah, I love it. I think it's fantastic. Like I said, I'm relatively new to the black metal scene. I have not listened to black metal for nearly as long as some of my friends. It's only been within like 2 to 3 years recently, and I've just been really diving in a lot this year. And so, again, I think she's amazing, and I think this album is fantastic. So, and out on Iron Bonehead, and of course they make really great vinyls, and this lyric booklet is amazing. So it's got like a medieval sound to it, which is another reason why I love it so much. I love that medieval folkiness in black metal that they tend to have sometimes. There's a little bit of a raw production sound, but it's nothing crazy. You can definitely get past that. She's an amazing vocalist. She has a very good voice, just great song structures. All in all, the whole entire album is incredible. So again, if you have not heard this, definitely check it out. It's fantastic, and I think it's a good first black metal album to dive into if you're not really familiar with the genre or really care for it. I think you might actually enjoy some stuff on this. So, love Hulder. Love that album. The next album is an album I can't believe I have not listened to in a long time, and I recently got a friend into this band, so now I'm going back and listening to it again in their whole catalog, and that is Chemists with Hunted. Back in 2015. I think this is their second full length. I don't remember. Yeah. I actually was obsessed with this band for a long time. You can honestly say I still am. I just haven't listened to them as much recently. It's the sludgy death doom metal with clean lyrics, similar to Pallbearer and I'm blanking on the other band right now. Crypt Sermon. Amazing guitars, amazing vocals, amazing song structures, amazing artwork on the album. I absolutely love the album artwork. And this is my favorite album in their catalog. They have a couple other albums out that I also have and also love, but this one is my favorite. It's the first time I'd ever heard them, and it was well worth the purchase. This is just an amazing album. The last two songs on here, Beyond the Door and Hunted, are my favorite. Just the transitions between the two songs are incredible, and when you start singing on Beyond the Door, I'm just like, oh, goosebumps all over again. Yeah, I love this album so much. And again, it's not for everybody. Some people get turned off by the clean vocals or that sludgy doom sound. But I absolutely love that. Growing up on, you know, Black Sabbath and all that stuff, I just love it. It's a nice little refresher, and the artwork in this little booklet is really nice. So this is on 20 buck spin. All of their releases are on 20 buck spin. They repressed them thousands of times, so go check out Chemists if you have not yet. They are amazing. They are from Colorado too, so they're a US band. Yeah, really, really good. Sludgy, Death Doom. There's clean singing, and then there's the growls, similar to Opeth. They sound a little bit Opethy, but yeah, really good stuff. Amazing album. Apparently, according to this hype sticker, it was the album of the year for Decibel when it came out. So yeah, that's probably was my album of the year too then, because that was when I first heard it. So amazing. I just love that band so much, and I'm excited for them to release more music. And then finally, another band that I absolutely love and have not listened to in a really long time, and I don't know why. And I just, now I'm like, well, here I go again, is Allegaeon with their latest Apoptosis. Metal Blade Records. This band is fantastic. They're like technical death metal. Technical in that they just have two fantastic guitarists. Michael and Greg are just incredible. This is with their newer vocalist Riley on here. They're a fun band. They're hilarious. They do skits. They have a really good social media. They just are super talented musicians. And this album came out in 2018. Really? Was that long ago? Jesus, I thought it was like last year. Anyway, this is an incredible album. Like I said, it's more on the technical side. The song, you know, really technical guitar work, but it's just amazing. So yeah, nice gatefold. Again, if you're not familiar with this band, definitely stop what you're doing. I think you'll enjoy them. And then it's just a double LP silver. Nothing crazy. They recently just came out with this cover of a Yes song. Amazing. Definitely go check them out. But yeah, just I don't know why I haven't listened to these guys in a while. Their whole catalog is really good. Like I said, they had a lead singer change, but he's phenomenal. He fits right in with the band. And he does a lot of stuff for I think he has like his own podcast now on is it Metal Injection? I don't remember. But anyway, this is a great album. Listen to it if you have not. It's all very like science-y themed. That's pretty much what a lot of this is. But it's just so good. Just their guitarists are incredible on here. They're just such a great album. And like I said, technical death metal can be a little bit too much for me at times, but this is one of those bands that I just love everything that they do. Yeah, it's really, really good. So check this out if you have not. And again, that was Apoptosis is how you say that. So amazing. I still can't believe this came out back in 2018. I swore it was earlier. Whatever. Anyway, Metal Blade Records, go check them out. That's all I have. So yeah, I have a huge black metal update on Monday, just a heads up. So if you want to see some stuff there, I've gotten several things in that I will show off. It'll mostly be a collection update video. And then I have several things coming in today. The new collection update video will be out next week. And then as always, Metal Tape Tuesday and all that stuff. So thank you again for all the support. Just been blown away about it. And really just, this has been a lot of fun, guys. So enjoy your weekend and let me know if there's anything in the comments that was new to you or if there's anything that I should listen to. Thanks, guys.